Hello everyone, this is Mike, and I'm going to call this one Canada's Volcanoes, because I found out more information, and the more we know, the better off we're going to be, if anything happens, which you can pretty well count on it, the way things are going lately. Okay, I'd like to give thanks to volcanolive.com for a lot of the information I'm about to tell you here. So in Canada, we have 200 potentially active volcanoes, which is quite a few. 200 is a lot of volcanoes, but this is throughout millions of years, right? And actually they even cite one back there, I forget what it was, 1.5 billion years ago, and this is the one that was in Ontario, or Ottawa, I'm sorry, near Sudbury. And it looks like it was a crater impact. Basically a asteroid or something hit and made some volcanoes come up around there because it deformed the Earth's crust so bad. So anyway, we're going to break it down here. We got 19 in British Columbia at the moment. We got the 2 in the Yukon. These are the only ones that they're telling us about. Like they say, oh, there's 200 in Canada, but you can't find the 200. Well, I can't anyway. I can find they're posting 22 volcanoes in Canada. Anyways, we'll get on with this. Volcanoes of Canada are located on the Pacific coast at the transformation, right? The transformation area of the Pacific and the North American tectonic plate. And so where this is your continent, the sea crust goes underneath in that transition area. The ground pushes up. This is where you'll get your deformation and your volcanoes. So okay, there's like I said, there's more than 200 potentially active volcanoes in Canada. 49 of them which have erupted in the past 10,000 years, which you'll find 49 of these are on the west coast of British Columbia, right? BC. And 46 of those were infusive, just a lot of magma coming out, and 3 of them were explosive. Now I'll get on to that in a bit here. Explosive means massive boom, right? All over the place. Okay, so we got one up in Atland. Approximately 114 years ago it erupted. It's a little uncertain because all they have are reports for ash fell for a couple of days, and this is right up on the tip of the Yukon and BC border. Then we got one in Iskut River. They call it the Iskut River volcano. It's got 8 cinder cones, and it ends at the Stikine volcanic, or the southern. It ends at the southern end of the Stikine volcanic belt. So there's a belt of old volcanic activity coming down. This is middle of BC, basically, the Stikine. Okay, middle to the north end of it. Tezelak River volcano. That was another one that supposedly erupted approximately 110 years ago. And the native peoples tell stories about their village. It was flattened, and a lot of people died when that one happened. And they also report a poisonous smoke that killed a lot of people also. So sulfur, whatever's coming out of the ground, right? All kinds of stuff that a lot of humans shouldn't be breathing, or a lot of anything that's alive. So then we got Wells Gray Clearwater Volcano also in east central BC, and it has lava cones and flows, and it was supposed to have erupted approximately 500 years ago, a little less than 500. But if you understand that the decay rate of carbon-14 isn't a set decay rate anymore, that it varies, and that they find the sun, as the sun changes, it changes the decay rate of this carbon. And so I think it seems to be their way of dating stuff isn't accurate, and there's been a lot of controversy over that through the past and especially now. So anyway, we'll carry on. So okay, there's 1, 2, 3. The Iskut River one, that was 1904 that it last erupted. So we got 3 within 110 years that have erupted. We'll go on to Silverthorne volcano. Same thing, back in about 1860, give or take. So you know what I mean. They also had, it also erupted, and this one was in south west British Columbia, and it has a caldera of 20 kilometers big. I mean, the cone, the top of the volcano is 20 kilometers. It's freaking huge. That's amazingly big. So we also have another one here, and this goes back to the explosion one. And this one, they say it was a long time ago that it exploded. 352 BC was its last eruption, and I see they put it right to a year, this one, which is strange because none of the others they pegged to an exact year, but this one they pegged, at least all the information I see, they don't deviate from the year at all. Anyways, this volcano is in the southern, or 150 miles north of Vancouver, BC. And when it erupted, it threw ground and rock 530 kilometers away. So it threw rock all the way from BC over to Alberta. And this is where they found this volcanic rock that didn't meet anything, and they finally matched it up to this meager volcano. And yeah, that's really amazing that it can throw rock 500 kilometers away. I mean, we all live a little too close to volcanoes then. Okay, so this was your Canada's volcanic report, and our volcano report. And I'm doing some research on how all this, there's a lot of earthquakes related to the volcanoes and volcanic activity. And I'm trying to put something together in showing that we've had a lot of volcanic activity lately, as well as earth tremor and the plates, right? When this plate transition happens, or when it slips, or a fault zone or whatever, the crack runs so deep that there's a very good chance that you'll get volcanic activity coming up either off the coast or inland, wherever this particular fault zone or crack runs into the earth, right? Okay, everybody, and again, heads up on your bug out bag. You know, have a week's supply in a pack, and so you can survive in case your house squishes down to nothing, falls down. You know what I mean? It's been happening all over the world, and it'd be really good, I think, for us to get prepared, because I can see all kinds of quakes coming this way too. And as you've noticed, we've had quite a few in the west coast of North America lately, and from what I understand and from what I can see, it's going to pick up more. We're going to have more of an uptick. Okay, everybody, thank you. This is Mike, and I love y'all, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.